Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Jinger Duggar Vuolo's first pic of baby bump 3. Jinger Duggar Vuolo recently showed off her baby bump while out in Los Angeles. The reality TV personality had recently revealed her third pregnancy to the world. Taking to social media, Jinger has also been sharing how she revealed the news to her family. The reality star was out and about in North Hollywood. Jinger was seen on a coffee date with her daughter Evangeline. The two were seen in North Hollywood, not too far off from their Los Angeles home. The TV personality is best known for her appearances on shows like 19 Kids and Counting On. In a family of 18 siblings, she is the sixth child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Jinger boasted her new baby bump while wearing a denim jacket, a black top, khaki leggings, and New Balance sneakers. She could also be seen carrying a pink backpack and holding a Starbucks coffee. Evangeline could be seen wearing a blue princess costume. With her hair in pigtails, she held her mother's hand while wearing Nike sneakers. She also appeared to be carrying a stuffed panda. The happy day out comes out within weeks of Jinger sharing the news of her third pregnancy with fans. She shared the news while taking a dip in a hot tub in Los Angeles. Jinger Duggar Vuolo has been keeping fans updated online. Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, already share 2 children together. In addition to Evangeline, who appears in the photos, they also have an older daughter, Felicity. The reality star later shared how she broke the news to her mother and sisters on her YouTube channel. As she explained, at the time, they were celebrating at a bachelorette party for her sister Jana, who is set to marry Stephen Wisman. As noted by the U.S. Sun, Jinger shared that, "When we were in Santa Barbara on one of those evenings, all the girls were getting in the hot tub. And they were like, okay, we are going to find out who is pregnant based on who doesn't get in the hot tub. I just totally ignored that comment." Jinger then revealed the news to them. As she shared, "I don't know if I should get in. I don't think I'm supposed to get in if I have a baby in my tummy." The reality star then shared the news with her fans in a series of videos on Instagram. In one such post, she shared the simple caption, "A family of 5. Jinger Duggar Vuolo's journey has always been intertwined with moments that captivate and inspire those who follow her story. From her childhood days on 19 Kids and Counting to her adult life, she has shared the highs and lows of love, family, and personal growth. Now, with the arrival of her third pregnancy, Jinger's world is once again illuminated with excitement and curiosity from fans and loved ones alike. The announcement of her pregnancy wasn't simply another Instagram post, it was an emblem of her evolving story. Jinger has never been one to shy away from revealing her raw emotions or thoughts, and this moment was no different. Clad in a flowing dress that seemed to hug her figure just perfectly, she radiated that undeniable pregnancy glow that many mothers recognize but can't quite put into words. The subtle curve of her bump was barely visible yet spoke volumes about the new chapter unfolding in her life. A soft glow of anticipation. Jinger's first baby bump picture wasn't just a photo. It was a glimpse into a world where excitement, wonder, and a touch of nerves intertwined seamlessly. Standing in her sunlit Los Angeles garden, surrounded by vibrant blooms and lush greenery, she held her hands gently on her stomach, a gesture universal to expecting mothers that spoke of love and protection. Fans flooded the comments section almost immediately after the photo was posted. "Congratulations, Jinger, you're glowing," one follower wrote, while another reminisced, "It feels like just yesterday, we were watching you grow up on TV." It was evident that this new phase of her life wasn't just a personal milestone, but one shared by a global community that has watched her journey with unwavering interest. A moment of reflection for Jinger, this pregnancy brought with it a blend of joy and reflection. Memories of her first 2 pregnancies with Felicity and Evangeline came flooding back. She remembered the first time she felt the tiny flutters of life within her, the anticipation that seemed to stretch endlessly, and the overwhelming love that bloomed the moment she held her daughters for the first time. Each pregnancy was unique, a testament to the ever-changing nature of motherhood. This time, however, Jinger felt a difference. Whether it was the result of her own personal growth, her recent memoirs' introspection, or simply the maturity that comes with being a mother of 2, she found herself cherishing even the smallest moments more deliberately. The laughter that escaped when Jeremy would try to guess their baby's gender, the tender moments when Felicity would press her tiny ear against Jinger's stomach and ask, "Is the baby saying something?" These were the treasures of her days. Navigating the spotlight. Jinger's life has never been one of solitude. Raised in the public eye, she learned from a young age how to navigate the pressures and judgments that come with a life exposed. This time around, however, Jinger approached her pregnancy with a newfound resolve. After stepping away from her family's more rigid traditions and making choices that reflected her and Jeremy's beliefs and lifestyle, she knew that the world would have its opinions. But Jinger was ready for that. Her journey of self-discovery had given her the confidence to share what she wanted on her terms. The decision to reveal her baby bump to the world was part of that. The first photo wasn't just a nod to the media or her followers, but a celebration of how far she had come and where she was headed. It was a symbolic declaration that this was her story, written by her own hand. The family's excitement, inside the Vuolo household, excitement buzzed like a steady hum. Jeremy, as always, was supportive and attentive, balancing his pastoral duties with his role as an adoring husband and father. He marveled at Jinger's strength and cherished their family's sacred moments away from social media, where they could laugh, share stories, and dream about what their newest addition would bring to their family dynamics. Felicity and Evangeline, with their curious minds and boundless energy, were ready to be big sisters. Felicity, being older, often took it upon herself to help Jinger, whether it was suggesting baby names that ranged from imaginative to downright silly or making up songs that included the new baby in their lyrics. Evangeline, still at an age where words were sometimes more like babbles, would pat Jinger's belly with a giggle and say, "Baby." The sight of Jeremy crouched down with their daughters, explaining how the baby was growing and would soon be a part of their world, was one that filled Jinger's heart. Those were the moments that made the tiredness, the morning sickness, and the inevitable backaches worth it. Keeping traditions and creating new ones. Despite moving away from the Duggar family's more conservative lifestyle, Jinger still carried many fond memories and values from her upbringing. She spoke candidly about wanting to create new traditions with her children while honoring those that had positive impacts on her childhood. Baking cookies together, reading stories before bedtime, and playing music that filled the house with warmth were all part of the tapestry of traditions she wove for her girls. This pregnancy, Jinger decided, would be a blend of old and new. Jeremy suggested they start a journal for the baby, a place where they could jot down their thoughts, wishes, and moments of anticipation. Felicity and Evangeline's little diddles and messages found their way into the journal, making it a precious family heirloom even before the new baby was born. Thoughts on growth and change. The road to becoming a mother of three made Jinger ponder more deeply about how she had evolved over the years. From the young girl who once adhered to her family's rigid set of beliefs to the woman now living in Los Angeles, making choices based on her convictions, Jinger's life was an ode to growth. She acknowledged that there were challenges too. Finding her voice, learning to stand by her decisions, and balancing her faith with her personal values were processes that didn't happen overnight. But standing in her garden, the sun casting golden hues over her, she realized how much she cherished every step of that journey. The photo of her baby bump was more than just an announcement. It was a marker in her story, a story full of love, resilience, change, and hope. As the leaves of Los Angeles swayed gently in the breeze, Jinger knew that life, with all its beautiful unpredictability, was just beginning another chapter. And she couldn't wait to meet the tiny new author about to make their entrance into her world.